of Fenway Park, the show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Yankees. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway and towing the slab. Garrett,
1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Austin Slater, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. And that's outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one finds the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Batting second, right
fielder. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Here is Aaron Judge. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one ripped, but foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In the air, right field, Abreu. And there's one down.
Batting third, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Austin Wells.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Bellinger batting with one down, takes a strike. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Foul ball there. That one not close. And a count 1-2. Slater over at second, one down. This one in the air. Toro settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And there's a ball. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Slater headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cam Schaefer. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. In the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one off the outside edge. That one fouled off. 2-2. Rip towards third. Feed to second. That's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 out, space is empty. Next one misses, and 1-1. Just missed. Towards it, corrals it, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of the
for the
second.
Yankees,
And here is
first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. One out in the second.
Batting seventh, catcher Austin Wells.
So up next, Austin Wells. Wells matched a homer in his last game. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. High fly ball out into left center field. Duran brings it in. And there's two away.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, right field. Abreu settles under it and makes the catch. Bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
Misses off the plate. 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that. Good job to fight that one off. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Alex Bregman stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that misses. 2-0. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Judge gets under it, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Batting 6th, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Check swing, called strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Just missed. Caballero goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In the air, center field. Rafaela under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater. A double and a run scored his first time up. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, bases empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. That misses, and that's ball 1. Yeah, Judge takes a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Judge rips that one. Rafaela makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yanks held in check, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Connor Wong.
That's in there.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing it up, and there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
The next to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catches.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A solo shot. His 9th homer of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the...
With one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Story batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Man at first, one away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1 so far.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Toro over at second. Story on at first with 2 down. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Cody Bellinger.
And a strike on the outside edge.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That missed by a lot. 1-1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-1.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
1 up, 1 down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. RBI single his last time up. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
One out, runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Just missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Strike one. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Austin Wells digs in now. Fly to left his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Stanton, the lead runner, out at second. Goldie at first, 2 out of the inning. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Red Sox do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 up, 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. swung on, popped up on the infield. Wells makes the play. That is the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have
Leading off
performed
for
up
the
to this
Yankees,
point.
third baseman Ahmed Rosario.
Crochet back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski appears to be getting loose. Weiser also throwing. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, designated hitter Austin
So the
Slater.
lineup flips over. And now the DH, Austin Slater, 1 for 2. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that one clips the corner. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Catcher Connor Wong.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them. That play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Cedar Rafaela now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Toro in the box here lets that one go for a ball. First and second here, no outs. And that one fouled off. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
No outs, runners at first and second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Jazz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting.
Tough play right there.
Shortstop.
Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Story now. Gets the call. 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one finds the corner. 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Wong, the runner at third. Toro over at first with one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at-bat coming up now.
Late swing.
When you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and
dives, and he can't hang on. Oh, and on the play, a run comes in to score. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Josh Winkowski.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off for the
hard-throwing righty,
right fielder,
trying
Aaron
to secure
Judge.
these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. The pitch. And Judge takes the strike. And time called prior to the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to
center
hit
fielder,
right there. You
Cody
have to
Bellinger.
expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. And now Cody Bellinger. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Off balance throw in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. He's He's got it. Running tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Justin Wilson into the game.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
To the right side, slides for the stop, over to first, and they get the out. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Puts it away for the out, and there's one down. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that, because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Just missed.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good eye there. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Connor Wong.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Abreu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off
And stepping in for the
first
Yankees,
baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt. Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
That one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Wilson gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Zach
the Red
Kelly
Sox.
gets the call from the pen.
Number 76.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit. He's someone that you might. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And the sweeper misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to go. Bernardino getting loose as well. And that's outside. It's 2-2.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Hit in the air, left field. Durant. And that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the seventh.
Lead
And
off
now
for
here
the
is
Red Sox.
Cedar
Center
Rafaela.
fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen,
Now
Luke
pitching for the
Weaver.
New York Yankees.
He comes on for the
Number
35th
30.
time this year.
Luke Weaver.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Outside. And that's down and away. On the corner for a strike. Chop to first. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now batting, third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Abraham Toro digs in now. In there for strike one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That misses. Ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for
Now
the punch
batting,
out. That
shortstop,
fastball on the pitch before
Trevor
was up. It was very
Story.
competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 2-1.
Pitching for
And
the
so
Red
the Red
Sox.
Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
83.
Brennan Bernardino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Back to
for
the top of the
Yankees,
order.
the
Now up is the
designated
Yankees
hitter,
DH, Austin Slater. 1 for 3. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Ripped to short. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one drifts inside.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Going to count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 4-2. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to win? Really great job of anticipation
now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brennan Bernardino out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Greg Weisser comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1 down. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And they'll do it again. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. In for a strike, good slider. On the ground to third. Throws to first. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
First baseman.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hill keeping an eye on him. Duran leads off first with 1 away. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
David Bednar gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tying run at the plate.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Wilyer Abreu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, David Hamilton. Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Whitlock.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Garrett Whitlock.
Wells stands in now and watches strike 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Dustin May up and throwing. Up the middle, Hamilton. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. So digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's been a great free agent sign. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
That's in there, and the count even at 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count now even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The changeup missing. 3-2 now. That's out to center field. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And a swing and a miss.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Austin Slater stands in. 1 for 4 with a double. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at scoring position. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rafaela makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Devin Williams.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
High fly ball out to left field. Stanton. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. He's already homered here in this one. Right side. And that one handled. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over, so the best hitters in this lineup have...
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place.